What's up, YouTube? It's Terrence from Team Black Talent here. We're just now getting our YouTube page up and running, actually. Um, yeah, I'm coming to you guys with a deck profile called Bubblegate. It's a little deck I kind of came up with myself, just sitting down, kind of experimenting and stuff, and seeing how the deck works. Just pretty much experimenting to see how good the deck would be. It's pretty darn good. I faced Mermills, and the deck it has a really good Mermill matchup randomly. I think it's because Shining and Zero just puts a lot of pressure on those guys. It's probably why. Um, but yeah. So like I said, we're just now getting our YouTube started. Sorry if it sounds kind of if the lighting's not that great or. But very first YouTube video that we've made in a while. We used to have a different YouTube page, but we kind of forgot the password and stuff. So just a bunch of shenanigans on our part. We kind of screwed up on. But I'm going to get to the deck list, guys, and show you what is really good with this deck. Okay, so you got the two Elemental Hero Alias. Elemental Hero Alias, he's standard. A lot of people like to play 3. In this build you don't need 3, but you can play 3 if you want, and you can play a couple Sparks if you want. Personally, I don't play Sparks because of the Diamond Dudes, because you want to hit as many normal spells as possible. That's the whole key to the deck. Two Alias for me. 1 Stratos, obviously he's part of the engine. Then you got these 3 Diamond Dudes. Diamond Dude is freaking amazing. Every card you hit is a normal spell, just about, or monster. It happens, but it's a great card. Show you some combos here in a few too. Some stuff you can do. 2 Elemental Hero Voltic. Now I did take out Voltic before because, as you can see, my monster count is 12. But you do need extra light targets for Shining. I was going to play Honest. I was like, I'll just keep the monster count at 12 because 12 is kind of steep for Bubble Beat, having all those monsters in hand, because you are going to draw Bubble Man. Sometimes you just have to stall out and just, work with what you can do, Sometimes that's how it works. But Voltic is definitely good. Just it sucks when you draw them, but only when you don't need them. But other than that, it's still really good. And if you do draw them, you still have Fusion Gate and stuff too, To summon them up, because you are going to have dead spells in your hand sometimes. Not all the time. Like having a Power Duality and summon them up is really good because you just ditch Pod, special summon Stratos, say your back row, Stratos effect, go into Shockmaster. It's really good. Summon them up's really, really dope in this deck. I really like it a lot. 2 Bubble Man, not 3 because it's not pure Bubble. It's not pure Bubble Beat. It's not pure Fusion. It's not pure Hero Gate. So you want to find a consistent balance between the two. That's going to find comfortability. For me, it was that. So, some people can play 3. I can understand the 0 targets, which would be really nice. 2 Fusion Gates. Not playing 3 once again because you want to find a consistent balance between the 2 decks. 2 Miracle Fusion. Honestly, you can play 3 Miracle Fusion. I don't like 3 because sometimes you draw it a little too much. I think 2's absolutely perfect. Because once again, you have Fusion Gate too, so you don't need 3. I just think that the card's really, really good, and I don't like it at 3 though. That's me personally, but you can play 3 if you want more normal spell targets. 2 Hero Lives. Hero Lives is just ridiculously dope, especially Hero living into like a Stratos, going into Diamond Dude, normal summon Diamond Dude hits like an E-Call or a D-Draw. It's just ridiculous plays, and you just go into your Excalibur Knight and set back row. It's ridiculous. And Miracle Fusion, just a bunch of crazy shit. Then you got 2 E-Call for your searches because of that too. Destiny Draw. You play 3, and 2 is perfect. It's perfect consistency. D-Draws, it's never dead. It's never dead, especially with Summoner Monk and Diamond Dude. It's never dead. Trust me on that. 2 Terraforming. Terraforming, you rarely get it sometimes. It's kind of weird. You rarely get Terraforming. It's still really fun though. 2 Power Duality. Now Power Duality is really good in this deck because you can pot into like a Diamond Dude or like something like a Summoner Monk and just chill because your opponent's not going to OTK you. This deck can OTK really fast, so as you can see, the speed of this deck is ridiculous. This deck can OTK really fast, so if your opponent doesn't have anything to answer you on the other end, you're going to OTK them. Like, literally, you are. 2 MST. I don't even like MST in this deck at all because sometimes you hit it with Diamond Dude. What you want to do, personally, what I'm going to do is take out the 2 MSTs for 2 Night Beams. That's what I'm going to do personally. Actually, I might play 3 Night Beams, but because I just don't like MST. Like, it's really good against like macro and stuff like that, and Seizure and Fetus Chain, all that good stuff. But like sometimes you just don't need it in this deck. You know, you really don't, because you have so many answers and stuff. Like you don't need it. Now you got your Heavy Storm, your Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Reinforcement of your army. The Hero Returning Alive, the Warrior Returning Alive, or whatever. I'm gonna try to scoot that over a little bit so you guys can see. The Warrior Returning Alive. The only reason I'm playing 1 is because I'm not playing a 3rd MST, so I had to find room for another spell, and I just threw that in there because I only had 1. Allure of Darkness. Yes, I only play 5 darks, but remember my monster count is 12, so it's not going to be dead. Allure of Darkness is going to be very, very live due to the fact that you have Stratos and Summoner Monk and all that stuff. It's really good. Not only that, you have Destiny Draw, E-Call, all that shenanigans. Like, Allure of Darkness it's very alive. 3 Call to Hunt It because you have your Stratos, which is freaking broken. You have Diamond Dude, broken. You know, not much to say about that. And you have the Solemn Brigade. That is the main deck. Now, I'm going to get to the extra deck, and after that, I'm going to talk about a few combos and a few conditions and stuff with the deck. 2 Shining. Let me get over here. Sorry. 2 Shining. Because, I mean, you need 2 because you play quite a few lights, so you need to make at least 2. 2-0 because you play 2 Bubble Man, which is really easy to get out, so 2-0 you really need. 1 Great Tornado. Sorry, let me unplug this real quick. That way it won't be like drifting away. Sorry guys, got caught on something. Okay, 1 Great Tornado, 1 Vision Hero Adoration, 1 Escurado. He's not staying in, but 1 Trinity. He's not staying in. I'm going to take him out for a Heliopolis because you can make him like really, really easy. Yeah, so he's coming out. Plus, he's not really that great. I don't like him. Photon Proper Operative, 1 Maestro, 1 Gaga Gunman, 1 Utopia Ray, 1 Excalibur Knight, if you can see, 1 Shockmaster, which you make all the time, like all the time, and 1 Blade Armor. You don't need multiple Blade Armors. You don't need multiple Excalibur Knights because you don't go for that quick all the time. But when you do have it, you only need the 2. Like you don't need more than those. Definitely, he's coming out for Heliopolis though. Yeah. So get to some of the conditions of the deck now. Okay, so you have Diamond Dude. Diamond Dude's the absolute power of this deck. Okay, so Diamond Dude, he hits Hero Lives, right? Let's say he hits Hero Lives. Hero Lives, he's on the field. Hero Lives goes off. You go activate on your main phase of your next turn. You don't pay your life points. You don't pay half. And you can still special summon even if you control a monster because this card, regardless of what the card says, this guy's only activating the effect, not the conditions. Like the not have a card on your side of the field is a condition. So he ignores all that. He's activating the pure effect of the card to special summon. So you can still special summon even if there's a card that's still on your side of the field if you hit Hero Lives, which is really, really busted. The same thing goes for Pot of Duality. If you activate Pot of Duality off of a Diamond Dude's effect, you can still special summon, and you can still activate another Pot of Duality. Same thing with Allure of Darkness and Destiny Draw. There's no cost, there's no conditions. He ignores all that. He's only activating the effect of them, the effect of the cards, not the conditions. Anything, none of that matters. He's just activating the effect, which is why this deck is really, really busted. Allure of Darkness, everything. That stuff just goes off. Yeah, like there's a lot of good combos in here though. Like the deck's really, really good. The only reason I wasn't playing 2 Voltic before was because that I was getting too many monsters to hand. 10 monsters are perfect for me. I feel like you need Voltic though, because you do need that shining target. I mean, you can set them if you really need to, or you're not gonna draw them as often. Like, you're really not. I mean, you're probably gonna get monsters and spells, but not as much as then you don't. But guys, let me know what you think about this deck. Once again, this is Team Black Talon. We had a guy who went to Nats and got top 32, Kevin Nelson. You guys probably seen his deck profile a couple times. Damon Coburn went to. I went to Indy with him. We all went to Indianapolis, YCS, and he got a featured match. And then they played the doubles matches, and they won I forgot which cutout they won. I think it was the Ultras or something like that. I can't remember, but I think they got second. They got second in the Indianapolis doubles duels, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but we're not as noticed. We don't have sponsorship or anything, but I mean, we're kind of under the radar, but we're really good players. So it'd be nice if you guys can give us some feedback, comments, likes, subscribes. That would be really, really nice. We can try to have videos. I'll personally try to have videos up every Saturday, or every, maybe daily if I find the time to. Sorry if this video is really long though. Like I said, it's been a while. I've been out of the YouTube game for a while. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck. If there are any suggestions you think I can make, if there's anything you guys think would make the deck a little quicker, or find something to bust it open even more, I'd be happy to listen and intake your information. But yeah, guys, thank you. I appreciate you watching the video, and peace out.